Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, we just got in this 2008 Winnebago Chalet. Now, folks, I know it says 2007 model in the windshield. This was sold brand new as a 2008. The stickers inside show it to clearly be a 2008, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But the previous owner mistakenly titled this as a 2007 Ford Cutaway chassis instead of a 2008 model motorhome. This is a very common thing, and for those of you who watch my videos, you've seen this several times. As a licensed bonded dealer, I have to sell this by what the title says, which is 2007. This is something that you may or may not be able to get corrected at your local DMV office, depending on what state you live in and their regulations. Every state is different. This thing, like I said, this thing was sold as a 2008 model, brand new. It is an 08, but like I said, I have to legally sell it as a 2007. Folks, this is a nice and clean Winnebago Chalet 24 VR. It's 24.5 foot long. This is a very rare small Class C to find. This one's going to sell very quickly. It's priced what most dealers are asking for an 03 or an 04 model. Very nice and clean. I've got the motor running. I've got the generator running right now. It's got the 6.8 liter Triton V10. It's got 70,000 miles, folks, but don't let that scare you. This motorhome is in excellent condition. And this has easily got another 120,000, 130,000 miles left in it. Runs and drives great. We just drove it 400 miles in. As you can see, it's got the all fiberglass exterior. The striping and finish looks great. Let me tell you a little bit about Winnebago. I own a Winnebago myself, and I've been to their factory, took the tour. Unlike other brands, Winnebago actually manufactures 80% of the parts on this motorhome. Most other RV manufacturers buy all aftermarket parts and they just assemble them. Well, Winnebago builds motorhomes instead of just assembling them. Fiberglass roof, that's another Winnebago exclusive. Great storage. And what I really like about it is all the parts in here have a Winnebago part number on them. And you can call Winnebago up in Iowa and order the part directly from the manufacturer. It doesn't matter if it's 10 years from now, they can still build any part. I mean, if you've got a mid-1980s model, you can call Winnebago and order parts for it. So that's one thing that really stuck in mind about Winnebago, how well they're built. They've been in business since 1958. They're one of the oldest and most recognized brands of RVs on the market. And folks, this is a good-looking Class C motorhome. It's a very easy size to drive and park. If you can drive a full-size van, then you should be able to drive this motorhome with no problem. No delamination. It's a Four Seasons model. It's got a micro-light 4 kW Onan generator with less than 400 hours on it. Runs quiet. It runs smooth. Got the running boards on the cab. The cab over looks great. I'm going to tell you, folks, these little motorhomes are in high demand right now, and this one's going to sell very quickly. There's just not many of them out there. About all your Class C's are 30, 31 foot. You hardly ever see a 24.5 foot out there on the market, especially for thousands under book value like this Winnebago. It does have the trailer tow package. It's got the rear roof access ladder. You can tow a car or a trailer behind this RV, no problem. It's got the DSI water heater, patio awning. Let's take a look inside this 2008-2007 Winnebago Chalet. Now first of all, folks, there's no smoke, no pet odors in this motorhome. It's got a great floor plan for a little RV. Front cab, dash air is ice cold. Power windows and locks. I've got the motor running right now. Notice there's no warning lights on the dash, no check engine light, no brake light, no ABS light. Air, as you can see, at idle, it's blowing 35-degree air out the vents. Folks, I don't know how familiar you are with Fords, but most Ford Airs never get that cold at idle. This one right here is blowing 35 degrees at idle. So the dash air, actually folks, the dash air would probably cool most of this RV off when you're driving down the road if you didn't want to run your generator, run your roof air. Dual airbags, the seats look good. CD stereo, tilt cruise, everything works perfectly, folks. We'll show you everything on this RV works. Carpet looks good. This is the only carpet in the motorhome is right here in the cab. So you don't have to worry about carrying a vacuum cleaner. You can use your mop and broom and keep the rest of the floor clean. Glass is perfect, no chips or dings. Above the cab over, you've got a queen bed, and of course all this picks up and stores, so you can get easy access to the cab simply by stacking the mattresses one on top of the other on the cab over. It does have a privacy curtain. It's got the carpeted headliner. This really reduces outside noise, and it also helps with insulation. Place for a TV up here in the corner. Of course, with these newer flat screen TVs, you can virtually hang them anywhere. It's got an adjustable swivel chair right here. Table booth will make a bed. It's got ice cold ducted air. That's something you usually don't see on these small ones. They usually have the non-ducted air, but this one does have ducted. It is ice cold. Let's see if I can. Right now we're blowing under 50 degrees, and that, folks, it's 97 degrees outside right now. It's very humid, very muggy here in the south. It's 96 to 97 degrees is a high today, and we're out here on an asphalt parking lot with no shade, and we're blowing low 50s out of the roof air. That is cold. All upgrade hardwood cabinetry. It is a Winnebago. It's got the double basin sink, stainless steel microwave, LP stovetop and oven. We'll show you all this stuff works. Generator's running 347.2 hours. Very low hours on the generator. Of course, this has also got your water heater, your water pump, and your monitor panel right here in the kitchen. It's got the Norcold two-way RV refrigerator freezer. Folks, I just cut it on, so it's not had a chance to get cold yet, but I will show you that works. In other words, if you buy this RV, you come pick it up, or we deliver this RV, this fridge will be ice cold when you see it. Here is the sticker I was talking about. Here's the Winnebago inspection sticker. As you can see, if you can see it with a light, it clearly shows a 2008 model 24 VR. But like I said, it has been titled as a 2007 Ford Cutaway van chassis. So that's something you may or may not be able to get corrected. Does have a stationary queen bed in the back, and what's really cool about this, it's got the upgrade Sleep Number mattress, and here's the remote control. It does work. I've already been playing with it, and it does work great. His and her settings, you got left and right settings, and that's a big upgrade. A lot more comfortable than what came in this thing from the factory. Overhead storage. It's got blinds in all the windows. It's got an outside bathroom vanity and bathroom sink with a medicine cabinet. You open this door up and you've got a stand-up shower and an RV toilet. Everything's in great shape. There's no signs of leaks or leak damage anywhere in this RV. It's got ducted roof air in the bathroom, and that's always a nice feature because a lot of manufacturers don't do that. This RV can sleep up to 6 people with the cab over, the table, and the bed in the back. Very nice and clean. Folks, got a great buy on this one. I know it's got 70,000 miles, but it is priced accordingly. And actually, believe it or not, the NADA, which surprised me, shows 70,000 miles. Of course, I did it on an 07 model, not an 08. So an 08 actually got a higher book than this 07. It actually shows a 1% add-on in the NADA for low mileage on 70,000 miles. So this is actually considered average or low miles for this year model according to the NADA. Chalet 24 VR Ford. Folks, average retail as equipped is $34,026. Low retail is $28,200. Keep in mind this is a book value on a 2007 model. This is actually a 2008 model, so you're going to add about another 10% to that to get actual true book value. But since I am a licensed dealer, I have to sell this thing by what is on the title, which is an 07 Ford cutaway van. But all in all, this is a 2008 Winnebago, and you can ask anybody in the RV industry, this is a very common occurrence. That's why anytime you title a motorhome, always double check it before you walk out of the DMV, because this can happen if you don't. Folks, I don't have this thing priced $34,000. I don't have it priced $37,000 like an 08 would be worth. I've only got it priced for $29,900, and that's guaranteeing everything on it to work. Folks, this one's going to sell quick. A 25-foot motorhome is just about impossible to find in one of these little C classes, especially under book value in this nice a condition. If you're interested in this 2007, 2008 Winnebago Chalet 24 VR, call us at 706-965-7929, or evenings and Sundays, call us at 423-605-6747. Folks, I'm just going to give you a bit of advice. I sold every motorhome we had in the last 2 weeks, and we're just now getting stocked back up. And if you look at my videos, everything I've done over the last couple of days is motorhomes. Because we just finally got some more motorhomes in, but we almost completely sold out of motorhomes. So please, folks, if you are a serious shopper, you're a serious buyer, you like this RV, you want it, you've seen the video, everything's guaranteed, so you know what you're getting, please, please, please be prepared to leave a deposit when you call us on this RV, because I can't tell you how many people have called and said they're going to talk about it. Call back 2 hours later, and guess what? Somebody else called and left a deposit on it. It happened yesterday, as a matter of fact. That's why I'm saying this. It's fresh on my mind. People from Illinois was going to buy one. They wanted to talk about it. Well, 2 hours later, they called to leave a deposit and saying they wanted it. Well, guess what? A guy from Arkansas bought it on eBay. It happens all the time, folks. This is not a local business anymore. We're a nationwide business. And before, we just had a few local people looking at your RVs. Folks, we've got hundreds of buyers for every RV we have out here. And all it takes is somebody, what we call pull the trigger, or in other words, leave a deposit on one, and it's sold. And folks, this happens all the time. We sell 20% of our inventory because you can't touch our prices. We have the lowest prices. We're one of the oldest used RV dealerships in the country, in business since 1968. Folks, that's not much. Winnebago Industries is not a much older company than we are, only by 10 years. So keep that in mind. You're looking at this RV, but so are hundreds of other people. So please be prepared to leave a deposit, and if you don't leave it and you call back and it's sold, please don't get mad and holler at us, because I told you so. Give us a call, 706-965-7929, 423-605-6747. Our website's parkway-rvcenter.net, over 100 used RVs. Keep in mind, we do sell 20% of our inventory every week, but we also buy about 20% of our inventory back every week. So our inventory is constantly changing. I have customers that come out the first of the month, and they'll come back the last day of the month and see a completely different inventory in our lot. It happens every single week, folks. So our prices, we charge no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no tag and title fees, no these rip-off fees these other dealers charge. You know, you go to another dealership, you're going to spend $5,000 to $10,000 more for this exact same RV, and they're going to charge you up to $2,000 in fees that are completely 100% dealer profit and unnecessary to purchase a used or even a brand new RV. Don't fall victim to the big RV rip-off scam. That's just a way for them to make more money. Financing is available. We can get you with terms up to 144 months on this RV with approved credit. Folks, if you want a very low rate, you want a short-term loan, we can get you 60 months at 2% with approved credit. We offer financing as a courtesy to our customers. Other RV dealers, use it as a way to make more money. And what I mean by that, we get people approved every week at 2%. Other dealerships do too, but since they do the contracts in-house, they contract you at 7 and 8% because they get to keep whatever amount they mark the interest rate up, and that's how the finance manager makes their money. So don't fall victim to the finance rip-off scam. We do not do that. You deal directly with the bank, so you know you're getting the lowest possible rate. And like I said, we do have terms up to 144 months available on this RV with approved credit. So give us a call. We'll discuss with you about your financing options and be glad to help you. All right, folks. Well, that's it for this 2007 Winnebago Chalet. Give us a call, drop us an email, and thank you for watching.